Hi. Hi. Can you see? Yes.
Once upon a time the world was thrilling. Everything was wonderful, you know. There were unicorns and dragons, there was magic in the air, but that was once upon a time, not long ago. So tell me a story, spin me on, rhyme me a marvelous rhyme. Come on and rhyme, but just be sure it has these words. Once upon a time. Once upon a time begins a journey to the magic land of let's pretend. So just listen to a story and you'll soon be on your way to that enchanted world beyond the rainbow's end. So tell me stories, spin me on, rhyme me a marvelous rhyme. Come on and rhyme, but just be sure it has these words. Once upon a time. Once upon a time the world was headed. It was wonderful, you know. Everything you know. There were unicorns and dragons. There was magic in the air, but that was once upon a time, not long ago. Yes, that was once upon a time. You again, Grandpa?
You've heard it 100 times. Aren't you tired of that story yet?
No, Grandpa. Here, I'll start. Once upon a time.
In the tiny village of Whatzamacaulay, there lived a lonely old woodcarver named Geppetto. He lived all by himself, with no one for company but his faithful dog, Melampo. All the children in the village loved Geppetto because he carved wonderful toys and marionettes out of pine.
Just like you, Grandpa.
Oh, that's right, Chipper. Just like me. Now, where was I? Oh, yes, marionettes out of pine. Wherever Geppetto went, the children would follow and beg to see his wonderful toys.
Yes, please make the puppets come to life. Oh, please show us your wonderful toys. Please, just once more. Please, please.
All right. If you're quiet, I'll show you my newest puppet. I'm quite proud of him, actually.
Wow. Look, he's wonderful. He's the best one yet. He looks almost real, Geppetto.
I think he's sort of playing with him. Why does his nose so long? Well, he has a hard time telling the truth, and every time he spits, his nose grows a little bit longer.
What's his name, Geppetto?
My friends, I'd like to introduce to you my son, Pinocchio. Let me introduce Pinocchio. He is more than just a toy. He can dance and sing, do anything. He's my wooden head boy. Pinocchio, no matter where you go, you'll never meet another like my son Pinocchio. sealed box tonight, I'll be good, I promise. Okay, I'll give you one more chance. But if there's any mischief, I'll have to take your legs off again. Oh no, Father, not that. I'll be as quiet as a mouse, I promise. Pinocchio, remember, you must treat those around you with respect. Even Melampo? Yes, even Melampo. All right. Good night, Melampo. Mangy old flea bag. Pinocchio. Sorry, Father. I meant good night, dear old, kind, loyal, faithful Melampo. And now for my wish. Please, if I could have just one wish, I wish I was a real boy. Why do you want to be a real boy, Pinocchio? I want to be a real son to you, Father. I also want the other kids to like me and not laugh at my nose and my wooden body and everything. It's the dearest wish of my heart, Father. Every night I look up and I see the brightest star. Then I make a wish as dreamers often do. I hope that with the morning light, when I open up my eyes, I will find that all my wishes have come true. Starlight in the night, brightest star that I see. Would you please grant this one wish for me? Starlight in darkest night, brightest star that I see. Starlight, oh star so bright, won't you please grant this one wish for me? Won't you please grant this one wish for me? Go to school and learn to read and write. I could do that, Father. And real boys have to listen and obey their parents. I could do that too, Father. If I was just a real boy, I'd be the best son a father ever had. You're already my best son. I'm your only son, remember? You go to sleep now, Pinocchio. In the morning, I'll give you a surprise. It should make you very happy. Okay, Father. Good night. Good night, Pinocchio. Every night I watch you as you see the brightest star, and you make a wish that dreamers often do. And you walk out surprise. I wonder what the surprise could be. I hope it's something good to eat. Chocolate. I love chocolate. Chocolate and caramel. That'd be a nice surprise for a good son.
I say, young man, it isn't polite to go nosing about in other people's belongings. I can tell I'm going to have my hands full with this one.
Hey, you scared the tar out of me, and I don't appreciate that remark about my nose. Who are you, and what are you doing in my house?
I'm Collie Cricket, and I believe this is Geppetto's house, not yours.
Well, I'm Geppetto's son, and I live here too. By the way, how did you get in here?
Actually, Master Pinocchio, you invited me.
I invited you? I don't remember any such thing.
When you wish to become a real boy, I was sent to oversee the process. You see, I'll be seeing if you're worthy enough of becoming real. I'll be giving you your reality check.
You're just a crummy cricket. How can a cricket be in charge of a boy?
You're not a boy yet, young marionette. With an attitude like that, it will be a very long time before you are.
Oh yeah, well how would you like a fight if you were to punch?
Now you've done it to the Purple Fairy yourself!
Come now, Pinocchio. Where are your manners? Aren't you going to invite me to sit down?
Wow, she's beautiful. Yes, please sit down. I didn't know fairies sat down. In fact, I didn't know fairies existed.
We certainly do exist. I was there when your father Geppetto wished for a marionette to come to life so that he would have a son. And now I'm here when that son, named by you, Pinocchio, wished to become a real boy.
Then you're here to grant my wish?
Not so fast, my wooden-headed friend. There are certain conditions that you must live up to before you are worthy of becoming a real boy.
What are they? I'll do anything.
First, you must obey your father and show him respect. Second, you must go to school so that you will not be a dunce.
Heaven knows the world has enough dim-witted boys already.
And third, you must always tell the truth.
I will do all of those things, Purple Fairy. You'll see. I'll be a real boy in no time.
I believe you, Pinocchio. I know that you have a good heart.
Thank you, Purple Fairy. I won't disappoint you. Did you hear that, Cody? I'm going to be a real live boy.
You'll be a real live boy, that's what you're gonna be. Yes, sir, a real live boy, just wait and see. Now listen to the things we say and promise to be good. Just go to school and study hard and do the things you should. You'll be a real live boy, that's what you're gonna be. Yes, sir, a real live boy, just wait and see. Oh boy, a real life boy, that's what I'm gonna be. Yes, sir, a real life boy, just wait and see. I've always wondered what it's like to be a normal boy. To clap my hands or bend my knees or give a jump or dare. Oh boy, a real life boy, that's what I'm gonna be. Yes, sir, a real life boy, just wait and see. Oh yeah, a real life boy, that's what you're gonna be. Yes, sir, a real life boy, just wait and see. Now listen to the things we say and promise to be good. I go to school and study hard and do the things I should. Oh yeah, a real life boy, that's what I'm gonna be. Yes, sir, a real life boy, just wait and see. Yes, I'll be a real life boy, just wait and see. There's one last thing. Listen to the cricket, he will not steer wrong. Goodbye, Pinocchio.
Goodbye, Purple Fairy. A real life boy. A real life boy, please. I guess I'd better start listening to Father right now. He did tell me to go to sleep, and besides, I'm getting tired. Good night, Collie Cricket. Wait until Father finds out that I'm going to be a real life boy. What a wonderful surprise.
Oh my goodness, I must get to work and clean this entire mess up. I wonder if the Purple Fairy has any idea of what we're dealing with here. I hope you know what you're doing, Purple Fairy. Good luck, Master Pinocchio. You're going to need it.
He's getting in trouble, Grandpa.
I guess some kids just don't think before they do things. You've heard the old saying, look before you leap.
Yes, Grandpa.
Well, poor Pinocchio never heard it, and he keeps leaping out of the frying pan and into the fire.
Uh-oh, what happens next?
The next morning dawned, and Geppetto was full of joy. He had a wonderful surprise for Pinocchio.
Did you sleep well last night, Father?
Yes, thank you, son, but I thought I kept hearing a cricket chirping. After a while, I just snored and fell asleep.
Same here, Father. That cricket was pretty annoying.
But the purple fairy told him to listen to me.
Pinocchio has a hard time following directions. I think he needs to go to obedience school.
What's that you're holding behind your back? Is that my surprise?
Yes, you said you wanted to be a real boy, so I got you an ABC book. Now you can go to school with all the other children.
Oh, thank you, Father. I thought you said we didn't have enough money for a primer.
Well, yesterday I sold my old overcoat, and then we had enough money for that and for this.
Oh, thank you, Father. This is the best gift in the whole world. I will study hard and make you very proud of me.
I know you will, son. Now here's a shiny new dime to buy your lunch and put in your new lunchbox. Now off to school you go, and no stopping along the way.
Don't worry about me, Father. I'll be as good as gold. Thanks again. Bye, Malapo.
I don't get it. He's never been nice to me before.
It would be nice to see some new changes in Pinocchio.
Good. I'm tired of being treated like a dog who's my man's best friend.
In school today, I'll learn to read. Tomorrow, to write. And the day after that, I'll do arithmetic. Then, as clever as I am, I can earn a lot of money. With my very first paycheck, I can buy my father a coat of gold and silver with diamond buttons. That poor man certainly deserves it. After all, isn't he in his shirt sleeves because he was good enough to buy a book for me? And on this cold day, too. What a good father he is.
Aha, what do we have here? A boy with a shiny new dime. Why, he looks like an easy mark. I bet I can trick that wooden-headed boy in less than a few seconds. It'll be like taking candy from a baby. Candy never met anybody who could resist the lure of candy. Hello there, my friend. My name is Lampwick.
Hi, my name's Pinocchio.
Now, what do you have there in your hand?
A shiny new dime. My father Geppetto gave it to me. I'm on my way to school so I can become a real boy. My father gave it to me to buy my lunch.
Lunch? Oh, why buy a regular old lunch when you could have something so much better?
Something better? Like what?
Candy. It tastes so much better than a school lunch. Look, there's a candy store right over there. Why, we could buy a whole bag of sweet, tasty, melt in your mouth, delicious candy with that new shiny dime.
I don't know. My father told me to go buy my lunch to put in the new shiny lunchbox that he gave me.
Well, did he say what kind of lunch you had to buy?
No, he just said to buy myself some food for lunch.
Well then, you were all set. Candy is food.
It is?
Of course it is. I mean, you put it in your mouth and you chew it just like you would any other kind of food, right?
Yes, but...
No buts. Come on. Look, I'm your friend. Would I tell you something that wasn't true? Would I make you do something that wasn't good for you? Of course not. No, come on. You won't regret it.
Don't do it, Pinocchio. Don't do it. Don't do it. He's not a good boy. He tells stories that aren't true. Don't do it, Pinocchio. He did it.
Wow, look at all of this candy. Gosh, am I glad that you talked me into buying it.
Let me hold the bag. I'm bigger. Look, I have lived around these parts for a long time, and I can tell you that there are a lot of people in this town that you can't trust. But you can trust me, old buddy, old pal, old friend of mine. So come on, give me the bag of candy to hold, and then we can walk over to the park, find a nice park bench under one of those trees, and enjoy our delicious lunch.
Gee, thanks, Lampwick. I sure am glad that I have... Hey, Lampwick, where are you going? Come back.
Pinocchio. What happened to the money Geppetto gave you for lunch?
Oh, gee, I think I lost it. 1 minute I had it with me, and
the next, it was gone. I think I have a hole in my pocket.
Yeah, more like a hole in your head.
Hey, that is nice.
Pinocchio, you're lying, aren't you? You gave your money to Lampwick to go buy candy, didn't you? And then you gave your candy to him, and you let him take it. Pinocchio, you have to be smarter than that and learn who you can trust and who you can't. Not everybody's your friend. And more importantly, when you lie, you have to tell the truth. You can't lie.
I don't want to lie, Cricket. I just don't want to tell the truth. I didn't want to disappoint you.
Well, I hope you've learned your lesson. Speaking of lessons, it's time for you to get to school. You're supposed to go to school and do your best so you can be a real boy. Well, what are you waiting for?
Now I don't have anything to put in my new shiny lunchbox to eat for lunch. I sure am going to be hungry.
Here, this should hold you over until dinner.
Gee, thanks, Cricket. Gosh, I better get going if I want to make it to school on time. And don't worry about me, Cricket. I'll be the best son Geppetto ever had.
Bye, Pinocchio. Don't go anywhere until you get to school. Purple Fairy! Purple Fairy! He did it! He's not following the rules! Where are you, Purple Fairy? Purple Fairy! Oh, there you are. Listen, I don't know about him. He doesn't do anything you ask him to.
But you were up to the challenge, Collie. Remember, Pinocchio is just a boy. He needs your help and guidance.
He also needs some common sense. He doesn't think things through.
Well, he did just come to life today. Come sometime. That's why I do this job, tell him to be a real life boy. He'll be a real life boy, that's what he's gonna be. Yes, sir, a real life boy, just wait and see. He'll listen to the things you say, you'll teach him to be good.
He'll go to school and study hard and do the things he should. He'll be a real life boy, that's what he's gonna be. Yes, sir, a real life boy, just wait and see. Yes, he'll be a real life boy, we'll wait and see.
Come on, see the marvelous marionettes. They will amaze and astound you. See the comical Harlequin and the charming Pulcinella.
Let's go, it'll be fun.
How much does it cost, mister? It costs a mere pittance. Just $1.09.
I have a dime, but we're supposed to be in school. I think your bell's about to ring.
Hey, my friend, are you going to pass up the chance of a lifetime? School will still be there tomorrow.
I want to take a mister.
Me too, I've got money.
I'd like a ticket too, sir, but I have no money.
What do you have in that shiny lunchbox?
My new ABC book. I'm going to go to school so I can learn and become a real boy.
Well, if you give me your shiny lunchbox and your ABC book, I'll give you a ticket to the show.
Don't do it, Pinocchio, don't do it, don't do it!
I guess I can always go to school tomorrow. It's a deal, mister.
He did it. Purple Fairy! Purple Fairy! I don't know about this boy Pinocchio. He hasn't done a single thing you asked him to. He's not following the rules. Purple Fairy! Purple Fairy! Oh, there you are. Yeah, I don't know about Pinocchio. He still hasn't done a single thing you asked him to, and he's not following any of your rules. I know it. You told him to respect his father and to go to school. And what he does is he trades in his lunchbox and his primer for a ticket to a puppet show. A puppet show? Why does he need to go to a puppet show? He's already a puppet.
My friend Pinocchio is going to get a little bit more direction than I expected. This is going to be much more difficult than I thought. And that's what I do, Collie. Why you are the best cricket on my whole team. If anyone can get Pinocchio to succeed, it's you.
I don't know, Purple Fairy. You know, I'm not getting any younger.
Why, Collie, you look a day over 100.
100? Well, I'll be 175 next October.
You don't say! Why, Collie, how do you do it? How do you stay so young looking and so fit and trim?
Well, I eat only the most nutritious and tender plants. None of that junk food for me. Just fruits, vegetables, and hay. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You're trying to change the subject here. We weren't talking about me, we were talking about Pinocchio. And I tell you, Purple Fairy, this isn't going to work.
These things take time and patience, Collie. Remember, Pinocchio is just a boy, and he needs your help and guidance. Oh dear, look at the time. I'm afraid to be going now, Collie. A fairy's work is never done. So much to do. Ta-ta, Collie. You will know what to do.
But how can I give him help and guidance when he won't even listen to me?
Ladies and gentlemen, They can dance, they can sing. They will amaze and astound you with their masterful twists and turns. Sit back now and enjoy the marvelous marionettes.
We are merry marionettes. We are jolly and carefree. Watch us dance and sing when you pull us in, and we move so gracefully. We are merry marionettes. We are here to make you smile. We will sit or stand at your command, and we do it all with style. The puppet master pulls some string, and our heads bob up and down. But when he pulls them all at once, then we tumble to the ground. But we never wear a frown, and we never have regrets. For we laugh and play all the live long day. We are merry marionettes. Puppet master pulls one string, and our heads bob up and down. But when he pulls them all at once, then we tumble to the ground. So we never wear a frown, and we never have regrets. For we laugh and play all the live long day. We are merry marionettes. So yes, we are merry marionettes.
Look, Mercy, super awake. Is that who I think it is? Do I really see Pinocchio there?
Yes, it is Pinocchio.
Pinocchio, come to me. Come to me, aren't your wooden sisters.
Look, it's Pinocchio. Welcome, my brother. How are you? We missed you.
Pinocchio, you look happy. Tell us, what's going on?
We want the play. We want the play. Boo! We want the play.
The play is finished for today. What's going on here? Who's causing all the commotion in my theater? It's our almost brother Pinocchio. Bring that marionette to me. He looks as if he's made of well-seasoned wood. He'll make a fine lizard for my theater.
Help! Help! Save me, Father. I don't want to die.
I'm afraid he's in for it now.
No, you can't hurt our brother. Please, no.
Well, he is such a young marionette. I suppose I could be merciful just this once.
Thank you, sir.
You're quite welcome. Are your mother and father still living?
My father is, yes, but my mother I've never known.
Well, I suppose your father would miss you terribly if I were to burn you. But my lamb roast is only half done. In your case, I'll burn old Harlequin there. I like my meat well. No, master, please, I beg of you, do not burn me.
I beg for mercy for my poor friend Harlequin, who has not done the least harm in her life. Please, Excellency. Yes, Harlequin is our leader. What will we do without her?
This marionette recognizes his betters when he sees them. All right. All this caterwauling has quite spoiled my appetite. I'll not burn anybody tonight. Thank you, master, thank you. I'm curious about that father of yours. What does he do for her?
He's a wood carver.
Does he earn much?
Not very much. In fact, he had to sell his overcoat in order to buy a book for me. His coat was so old, it was full of darns and patches. But now he'll have to go without a coat all winter.
Poor fellow. I feel sorry for him. Here, take these 5 gold pieces and give them to him with my kindest regards.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you 1,000 times. I can't wait to give these to my father. I've never known such kindness from a stranger. Goodbye, my wooden brothers and sisters. Goodbye. Goodbye, Pinocchio.
You're back again, Cricket? Are you spying on me? That's my job, Master Pinocchio. By the way, you've never made it to school today. True, but I did get the 5 gold points. That should prove to the Purple Fairy I'm worthy of becoming a real boy. It's worth a try. Now you need to go straight home. And remember the words of the wise men. Woe to the children who refuse to respect and obey their parents, for they will never be happy in this life. And in the future, they will be very sorry for it.
Okay, Cricket. Good night.
Good night, Pinocchio. Go straight home.
I'm so hungry. My stomach is beginning to rumble. I feel like I haven't eaten anything in weeks and weeks.
We just had a can of sardines the other night.
But that was 2 days ago. And besides, you hogged all the sardines. Sly Fox and I hardly got any to eat.
Well, I'm a cat. And cats love fish. Not to mention, I am the leader of the group. And as a leader, I should get the most.
Says who? I don't know why you get to be the leader. I am the one who is sly and cunning. You're just a smart and clever cat. There's nothing special about that. Everyone knows it's better to be a sly and cunning fox than a smart and clever cat.
Hey, don't forget about me. I'm a rascal raccoon. That makes me pretty special too.
Special at what?
I'm a good scavenger and I have terrific night vision.
If you have such terrific night vision, then why do you get us lost every time we go out at night?
I said I have terrific night vision. I didn't say anything about having a sense of direction.
Sense of direction? You can't find your way down a one-way street.
Are you telling me I'm not smart?
I called it like I see it.
Put your paws up now, buddy boy. Let's see who thinks he's so smart.
Okay, stop it, the two of you. I do not know why I put up with this. All you do is bicker, and bickering is not going to get us any food in our bellies. We'll keep looking for food. This is why I am the leader of the group. It's a tough job, but someone has to keep these two animals on track.
Hey, I thought I said I was the leader.
Shh. Someone's coming. It's hiding.
5 gold coins! Now I can buy my father a new coat and perhaps some new shoes. I know he needs some new tools because I broke his saw and his chisel last week. Yes, Pinocchio, you're going to make your father very proud of you indeed.
Meow. Well, my friends, it looks like we found our gravy train.
Yeah, this young plum looks just right for the picking.
He's almost too easy. You know, I like a bit of a challenge. Something to put my exquisite cleverness to the test. Oh well, they say a fool and his money are soon parted.
And this fool has had his money for 5 whole minutes already. Time's a wasting, my friends. Time's a wasting.
One day when we are rich and we have everything we need, we'll leave behind the life of crime. We won't give in to greed. We'll share our riches and our wealth with all humanity. What fools we are to think like that. It's never gonna be. We bend the ruggeds of everyone and we can prove this we don't discriminate. No, we don't discriminate.
Good evening, Pinocchio.
Good evening. How do you know my name?
We know your father quite well.
Why, yes, we've known him for many, many years. Wonderful man. What's his name?
In fact, we saw him just minutes ago on the other side of town looking for you. He was in his shirt sleeves, trembling cold.
He looks so frail. Why, it almost makes me want to cry to think of how sad and forlorn he looked.
Poor father, but after today, he'll suffer no longer.
Why is that?
Because I have become a wealthy marionette.
You, a wealthy marionette? I find that hard to believe.
So do I. You're just a boy. How can you possibly be as wealthy as you said?
It's true, I swear. See, I have 5 gold coins. I'm going to buy my father a gold and silver coat with diamond buttons.
How generous of you, Pinocchio. Your father must be so fortunate to have someone as kind and sensitive as you to want to take care of him. Wouldn't it be nice if you could bring home twice as many gold coins, maybe even 3 times as many?
How could I do that? It's simple. You just come with us to the city of Simple Simons.
It's not far at all. Just a mile or 2 down the road where a world of riches awaits you.
And if I know your father, and I know him quite well, I know that he'd be so proud to know that his smart, brilliant, clever, imaginative, and creative son cared so much about him that he took the chance to take his 5 gold coins and double them, maybe even triple them. Why, what father wouldn't want to have a son like you?
But I really can't go. I must go straight home. I promised my father I'd go straight home.
Well, you must, but you're turning your back on the chance of a lifetime.
You will never get another chance like we are offering you, Pinocchio. You should give this some more thought.
Well, tell me more about this chance of a lifetime.
I'll explain. You see, just outside the city of Simple Simons, there's a wonderful field called the Field of Wonders. And in that field, you dig a hole and bury a gold piece. Then just sprinkle some water on it, sprinkle some salt, and wait for 20 minutes. Then the gold piece sprouts, grows, blossoms, and before you can say Ali Baba and the 40 Thieves, you find a beautiful tree loaded with gold pieces.
And all you have to do is pick the gold pieces and they are yours. All yours, Pinocchio. Just imagine what you could do for your father with all of that money.
That's fantastic. I could have a bazillion gold coins in no time. But I really can't go. My father would be worried.
He won't have to worry about a thing for the rest of his life if you come home in a week with a bazillion gold coins.
He can dress up in the best clothes money can buy.
And you, Pinocchio, just think of all the toys you could buy to play with. It's a win-win situation.
Well, I've made up my mind. Let's go.
Stick with us, kid. We'll take care of you and your money.
Don't do it, Pinocchio. Turn and run away. These characters are not on your side. Don't do it.
Wait until father finds out what I've done for him. He'll be so happy.
He did it. He did it again. Pinocchio. Purple Fairy. Did you see this? He did it again. He's never going to hurt. Purple Fairy, where are you? I need your help putting some sense into this wooden-headed boy. Purple Fairy, you said if I needed you, you would help me. Well, I kind of need you now, so... Purple Fairy, are you avoiding me? Because it looks like you're avoiding me. Purple Fairy, what's this? A wrinkle on my beautiful skin? I'm getting too old for this kind of work. The next thing you know, I'll find a gray hair on my head.
Oh, Colleague Renee, you are correct. I am avoiding you because I don't know what to do. I don't know how to help you help Pinocchio. This is such an unusual case, and I am at my wits' end as how to solve the problem. Helping him to become the is can't help him now. Pinocchio, will you ever be a real boy? Pinocchio, Pinocchio, truth and then follow your heart. Tell the truth and you'll find your way home.
That night, the cat, the fox, and the raccoon tricked Pinocchio into paying for food and lodging. But Pinocchio had such a bad case of gold piece fever that he didn't even seem to notice.
What's gold piece fever, Grandpa?
It's when greed robs you of your senses, Chipper, and all you can think about is how rich you will become.
That sounds like the stock breakers they were talking about on the news last night.
Actually, Chipper, that's stockbrokers.
Oh, yeah. It sounds like poor Pinocchio's in trouble again. It's Grandpa.
Oh, yeah, big trouble.
That's right, Pinocchio. You've buried the gold pieces. Now, just sprinkle some water. Very good, very good. Now, a little bit of salt.
Now you leave them alone. You come back in 20 minutes and you'll find beautiful bushes covered with glittering gold coins.
There will be so many gold coins you won't believe your eyes. Why, you'll be richer than Midas.
You've been so kind to me. How can I repay you? Can I give you some of the gold pieces when I harvest them? I know. I'll buy each of you a fine gift.
We don't want your gifts, Pinocchio. It's enough for us that we have helped you become rich with little or no trouble. For this, we are as happy as kings.
Yes, indeed. Happy as kings. Now off you go, young master. You come back in 20 minutes. Make sure you're gone the full 20 minutes. We don't want you coming back too early and spoiling the surprise that will be waiting for you.
20 minutes. Right.
Pinocchio, lad, there's no need to drag that big, heavy shovel with you. Why don't you just leave it here?
Yes, we don't want you to burn yourself any more than you already have.
Leave it here. Right.
The watering can, Pinocchio. You can leave that too.
Leave that too. Right. How did you know I was carrying the watering can? I thought you said you were blind.
I am. I just assumed that if you were carrying the shovel, you would be carrying the watering can as well. That's why.
Yeah, right. Oh, I get it. Well, I'll be back in 20 minutes and I'll be as rich as a king. Goodbye, my friends. I shall miss you, but I will tell my father what a great group of friends you are to him and to me.
Please do that. And tell him thank you.
Thank you. For what?
For having such a wonderful boy like you, Pinocchio. You'll never know how lucky we consider ourselves for having met you. Why, we are rich beyond measure just for having had the chance to meet you.
Bye, Pinocchio.
That was a close call. I thought you would never leave.
You almost threw it there for a second, Cat. But quick thinking about the watering can.
Yeah, I thought for sure he was on to us then. But you were quick on your paws. I have to hand it to you. You are quite clever.
Well, don't call me clever cat for nothing.
Money, money, money. Oh, such delicious money. Think of all the food we can buy with these gold coins.
We are rich, rich, rich. Just think of all the new clothes we can buy and get rid of these rags.
It almost tastes delectable, mouth-watering fish that these gold coins will buy. Well, my friends, shall we be off to the market?
After you, our clever feline friend.
No, after you, my sly canine companion and my raucous rascal raccoon.
Thank you, Pinocchio, our wooden-headed wonder child. We pick the pockets of everyone, and we can proudly say we're equal opportunity thieves. We don't discriminate. No, we don't discriminate.
There you are, Pinocchio. I've been looking for you all day. Your father's worried sick about you.
Not now, Cricket. I have important work to do.
Such as...
Such as harvesting my newly grown gold pieces. I know they should be right here. I definitely planted them right here.
Pinocchio, please don't tell me you fell for that old plant your gold pieces in the field of wonder routine.
I didn't fall for any routine.
Pinocchio, tell me
gold pieces? I still have my gold pieces.
Pinocchio, you're lying, aren't you? You remember what the Purple Fairy told you? You have to tell the truth.
I try to tell the truth, Cricket, really, I do. But a fib is usually a lot more interesting, and it's often a lot more convenient.
Oh, Pinocchio, you're going to have such a hard road ahead of you.
I feel awful, Cricket. I've lost all the money. Now I have nothing to give to my father. I don't even have the book he gave me. I can't go back empty-handed.
There, Pinocchio. Come with me. I have a powerful friend who may be able to help us out.
You can get my things back?
I'll do my best.
What do you want?
We're in need of an ABC book, kind woman.
No, ask for the 5 gold pieces, not a dumb old book.
Just hand this one, Pinocchio.
Okay? I just happen to have an ABC book for a boy who obeys and respects his father and who goes to school and who always tells the truth. You look like... You remind me of... Yes, the same voice, same eyes, and the same hair. Yes. You even have the same violet hair that she had. Is that you, Purple Fairy? If it is you, please help me out. I'm so miserable.
Yes, Pinocchio, it is I. You're so clever. You saw through my disguise. Now tell me, are you ready to try again?
Yes, Purple Fairy, but this time not only will I try, but I'll succeed.
Okay, Pinocchio, I'll give you one more chance. If you follow your heart and do what is right, I'll make you a real boy tomorrow. See that you don't disappoint me again?
Thank you, Purple Fairy. I won't let you down.
Don't forget, listen to the cricket.
I won't. Goodbye, Purple Fairy.
Bye, Pinocchio.
Wait for me, Pinocchio!
Why does the Purple Fairy keep giving Pinocchio more chances, Grandpa?
I think it's because she feels a little bit sorry for him. But also, she can tell that deep down, Pinocchio has a good heart.
I think she has a crush on him.
What? How do you know about things like crushes?
Grandpa, I'm almost 7 years old. I even have a boyfriend.
You do? What's his name?
Can we get back to the story, please?
Okay. Now, where did we leave off? Oh, I see. Pinocchio ran to school as fast as his wooden legs would carry him. Poor Colony Cricket tried hard to keep up with him. But alas, a cricket cannot run as fast as a marionette, no matter how hard it tries. Along the road, Pinocchio chanced to meet several other children who were also on their way to school, or so he thought.
Mind if I walk to school with you guys?
Look, it's that weirdo marionette Pinocchio. You've always used to scares us real kids.
Let's get away from him.
Long as that I got a house.
Let's go.
Hey, don't listen to them, Pinocchio. You can walk with me. I don't mind. My name's Stringbean.
Nice to meet you. Why are you being so nice to me? Aren't you embarrassed to be seen with me?
Me? Not at all, you see. I've always been the one they teased. That is, until you came around. How do you think I got the name Stringbean? My parents named me Samantha.
Well, Samantha, I think we better stick together. You know what?
What?
It sure feels good to finally have a friend. Everybody needs a friend or two, someone who takes care of you. When you're sad or feeling blue, it's good to have a friend. Now a friend is with you all the way, there beside you come what may, standing by you day by day. It's good to have a friend. You're as happy as a king, you can do most anything, and it makes you wanna sing when you've got a friend. Everybody sing along, join us in our happy song. Sing with us, you can't go wrong when you've got a friend. long time.
Well, my friend, I was just thinking, why don't we skip school today and go to the land of toys instead?
Oh no, I must get right to school.
You're making a big mistake, Pinocchio. In the land of toys, there are no schools, no teachers, no books. Kids never have to study or do chores. It's just play, play, play all day.
Listen, Springbean, are you sure there are no schools in the land of toys?
Not even the shadow of one.
Not even one teacher?
Not one.
And the kids never have to study at all?
Never, never, never.
What a cool place. That sounds pretty good to me.
Pretty good? Are you kidding? That sounds like heaven to me. That's where I'm going, Pinocchio. Are you going to come with me? Make up your mind, my friend.
Don't do it, Pinocchio! Don't do it! Don't do it!
Well, I've made up my mind. Land of toys, here we come.
Yay! Oh, you know how it goes. He did it!
I don't believe it, Grandpa. Why doesn't Pinocchio understand?
I guess it just takes some people a long time to learn a lesson. They don't want to have to work for things. They just want everything handed to them with no strings attached. Get it? Huh? No strings attached?
Yeah, I get it, Grandpa. I can't believe you actually went for that line.
You know, you're pretty smart for a 6-year-old.
Sure I am. I'm your granddaughter, aren't I?
Good answer. Okay, next chapter. When Pinocchio and Stringbean entered the land of toys, they were gratified to find that all the tales were true. Everywhere, lazy children were stuffing their faces with chocolate goodies. Everywhere, crowds of shrieking, laughing boys and girls were playing games. 5 months passed, and the boys and girls continued playing and enjoying themselves from morn till night without ever seeing a book, or a desk, or a school. But there came one morning when Pinocchio awoke and found a great surprise awaiting him. A surprise that would make him feel very unhappy, as you shall see.
No more schools, no more books, no more teachers, dirty looks. No more schools, no more books, no more teachers, dirty looks.
Stringbean, look at your ears. They're over 10 inches long. Look at everyone's ears.
Pinocchio, are you just noticing that now? Your ears have been growing too. Soon your ears will be as long as your nose.
Oh my gosh, what have I done?
What are you complaining about? Oh, she's going to study. Yeah, we do have to clean our rooms and do our chores.
I like it here, and I'm never going to leave, even if I am growing a tail.
Oh my gosh, this is awful. Ah, look at the fine feathered monkeys we have here, Milana. They're almost full grown, and soon they'll be working in my circus.
I'd say they'll be ready to harvest in the morning, sir.
Are you talking about us, mister?
Why, certainly, kid. Who else? You can't mean it. I'm not a donkey.
It'll do you no good to cry. Your fate has been sealed.
Please, no, I want to be a real boy. My dear boy, why worry now? Wisdom done cannot be undone, you know. It is decreed that all lazy children who come to eclipse and schools and teachers must sooner or later turn into donkeys.
At least the ringmaster gives you a roof over your head and a nice little chocolate to eat. Not to mention a good job. Setting up a circus is backbreaking work. That's where you donkeys come in.
That's right. And if one of you is very clever, I may even train you to dance and play dead and jump and fire utes. Why, you'll be the main attraction of the whole circus. The whole world will know what a huge donkey you really are. Come along, let's talk.
What is it, ringmaster?
Smaller with them and suspenders, I think we should hand on extra special care. I think he could be a big ticket draw for us.
There's nothing special about him, ringmaster, other than he's one who cries the loudest.
I don't know. He looks like he could be very quick and agile. Husband and see.
Hey you, what is your name, boy?
Who, me? My name's Pinocchio.
Come over here, boy. Ringmaster wants to see what you can do. He thinks you have potential, but I don't see it. But I do what I'm told.
Oh, no, sir, you're right. I have no potential. Aw. I'm just a little wooden-headed boy. Aw. I'm not what you're looking for. Let me be the judge of this. Here, jump to this hoop. Oh, no, sir, I can't do that. Aw.
Jump, I say, jump, you lazy donkey. Did you hear me? Jump, jump. Ringmaster's giving you a chance to show what you can do and be in a circus. Otherwise, he'll sell you pull carts to and from the market.
I guess I was mistaken. This Tonka child is weak and stubborn. I can't use it in my circus. All this noise is unbearable. The crying yawn is giving me a headache.
It's the same every year, sir. They'll settle down when we bring the hay at feeding time.
I hope so. Learning something crying yawn is too much for me.
You get used to it, sir. After a while, you won't even hear the crying.
I hope you remind me, Milano. Good night, my donkeys. Get a good night's rest. We'll play your furnace in the morning. It's too bad, boy. You could have been something special. But, alas, you're like all the other children. Too weak and stubborn to do anything but play with toys and games. It's too bad. Milano, see to it that after they're fed, they sleep well.
Yes, ringmaster. All right, you lazy donkey children, quiet down. I said quiet down, you won't get fed. That's better. I'm going to get your food now. Remember, return, I won't hear any noise from any of you, and you won't get fed. Do you hear me?
Yes, yes, we hear you. Hee-haw, hee-haw.
Get a hold of yourself, Stringy. We need to get out of here, fast.
But how? The gate's locked on the sides. It's almost time to eat.
How can you think about eating at a time like this? I have an idea. When the hay wagon comes, we'll wait till all the hay's offloaded. Then we'll jump into the wagon. We'll sneak off once we're through the gates.
I don't know, Pinocchio. I'm awful hungry. Why don't we just wait until the morning? It might not be so bad getting a donkey.
I'm not waiting. I'm going tonight. If you won't come with me, will you at least help me?
Of course. We're pals, aren't we?
Great. Here's what you do. When the wagon comes, you start.
Here we are, my little donkey dears. Be hearty. We'll need all your strength tomorrow. Here now, what's going on?
I thought I saw a bee. I'm allergic to bee stings, mister.
You won't have to worry about bees anymore, my little donkey friend. It's the sting of the ringmaster's whip you'll be allergic to from now on. Ha ha ha. Good night, my little donkey dears. Hee-haw, hee-haw.
Hee-haw, hee-haw. Oh, poor Stringy. Why didn't you run away with Pinocchio?
Who can say? Some folks just make poor choices. At least Pinocchio finally came to his senses.
Yeah, but now he's donkey ears and a long wooden nose. How will he ever become a real boy?
Let's read the final chapter and find out. No sooner had they passed through the gates than Pinocchio jumped out of the wagon. He looked neither left nor right, but ran as fast as his legs would carry him. The assistant gave chase and cornered Pinocchio on the high edge overlooking the salty sea. With no other way out, Pinocchio took a deep breath and leapt headfirst into the rushing tide.
Instead of jumping out of the frying pan into the fire, he jumped out of the wagon into the water. Right, Grandpa?
Right as rain, Chipper. Pinocchio floundered around in the icy water for a long time. Finally, a little wooden boat drifted near. In the boat, plain as day, was none other than Pinocchio's old friend.
I know! Call me Cricket!
It started changing into a donkey. There's no sign of the ears now.
I swear, Cricket, my ears were 10 inches long when I jumped into the water. Maybe the salt water turned them back to normal. The sea is fond of playing these tricks. But tell me, Cricket, how did you ever find me?
Well, actually, I was looking for your father. You see, after you ran away from home, he went out searching for you. He searched far and wide in search of his only son. You know, Pinocchio, he's not getting any younger. I thought he could use some help.
Oh no, Geppetto, my dear father, I'm coming home and I'll never leave you again. How can I thank you for finding me, Cricket?
You could start by staying out of trouble. Every time you get into trouble, I have to bail you out. Now, I suggest you paddle quickly, Pinocchio. They say this part of the ocean is home to a terrible shark. I don't relish the idea of becoming its lunch.
Nonsense. You don't believe that old wives' tale about a giant man-eating monster, do you?
I certainly do. My father saw the monster himself and lived to tell about it.
Well, I don't believe it.
Faster, Pinocchio, faster!
Thank goodness we're all right. Where are we anyway?
Look around you, Master Pinocchio. We're inside the mouth of that old wives' tale.
You mean the terrible shark swallowed us? How can you tell?
Those aren't mountains over there. Those are molars and incisors.
I'll never doubt you again for the girl I got your father. Great, now I'll never see my poor old father again. What a rotten, selfish, good-for-nothing son I turned out to be, and now I'll end up which goes to the belly of a fish.
Courage, Pinocchio. Don't give up on yourself. Remember, where there's life, there is hope. It is always darkest before the dawn. Every cloud has a silver lining. A bird in the hand is worth two in the...
What does this have to do with anything?
I was just making sure you were paying attention.
I'm paying attention, Cricket, and I get the message. What was that? I hear singing.
Me too. Listen, it's coming nearer. All together now.
Father, it is I, your long-lost son. Although I haven't been a very good son to you, I skipped school to go to the Marionette Theater. Then I had company with conniving fox, cat, and raccoon who stole all of my money. I ran away from the land of toys and I started turning into a donkey. I escaped from there only to be swallowed by the terrible shark. Aha! The purple fairy told me that if I told the truth, good things would happen. But tell me, Father, how did you ever come to be here?
I was so worried about you, my son. I had just sent you off to school one day, and you never came back. I began wandering the countryside, and then I came to the salty sea. There I met a fair maiden with purple hair, and she told me that if I crossed the sea, I would find you.
That must have been the purple fairy. Isn't she beautiful?
Oh yes, very beautiful. So I got into the boat, and as fortune would have it, got swallowed by the very same terrible shark. That was some 3 months ago, but finally a prediction has come true. My son, my son!
I hate to break up this little home week,
But wouldn't it be a good idea to find a way out of here?
We already know the way out of here. In fact, my friend Tanya Tuna over there can tell you how it's done. Right, Tanya?
Right, Geppetto. You see, the terrible shark has asthma, and at night, sleeps with his mouth wide open. Tonight, simply wait for him to fall asleep, then walk up his throat and swim out through his mouth. My fishy family and I do it all the time.
Yes, we do. No need to be afraid. It's easy.
It's as easy as breathing. You can do it. That's great, Father. But if you knew the way out of here, why didn't you escape a long time ago? Well, there's one small problem. You have to know how to swim, and alas, I don't know how. That's not a problem, Father. I'm a great swimmer. In fact, since I'm made out of wood, I float like a cork. You can just climb onto my shoulders, you two, Cricket, and I'll swim us out of here. Then, when we get back, I'll be a real boy. I'm so happy.
I said.
What is it, Cricket?
You remember the Purple Fairy told you there were conditions to your becoming a real boy.
Yes, and I've done all that she said. I've obeyed and respected my father. That's true, Cricket. You've seen it yourself. And I told the truth. See, my nose is so small, it's almost disappeared.
Yes, but you were also told to go to school. You headed out for school that morning so long ago, but you never got there.
Well, we're in a school right now. See, this is a school of fish.
Oh, Pinocchio, when are you ever going to learn? Yes, you have had many lessons and have learned much the hard way. But with all this, I just hate to say this, you cannot become a real boy.
There must be some way to make it right, Cricket.
There is. As soon as we get back home, Pinocchio must go to school. To a real school. With books and teachers.
I will, Cricket. I swear. I'll go to school if it kills me.
I know you will, Pinocchio. I have faith in you.
That's the sound we've been waiting for. The terrible shark is finally asleep.
It's very fast. Sometimes he wakes up and he's not very nice when his sleep has been interrupted.
Come on, everyone. It's time to get out of here. Quiet now. We don't want to wake him.
This is my favorite part of the whole story, Grandpa. May I read it this time?
Sure, Chipper. Go ahead.
Pinocchio swam out of the terrible shark's mouth with Geppetto and Collie Cricket resting on his shoulder till they came to the shore of the salty sea. There, they met a blind cat, lame fox, and raccoon who had been caught in a hunter's trap. Pinocchio recognized his old companion, and having mercy on them, released them from the trap. Pinocchio was a lot nicer than he was before, huh, Grandpa?
Yup, he learned a lot on his adventures, Chipper.
After walking for 5 days, they finally reached Geppetto's workshop. Waiting by the door was the ever-faithful Melampo. The weary travelers vowed never to leave their village again. And the next day, true to his word, Pinocchio went to school. And what happened to him there will amaze you. I love this part!
Do you think Pinocchio has really changed and the other kids will accept him?
Melampo, you can talk?
I guess the Purple Fairy's magic has rubbed off on me too.
Hey, who's the new kid? Hi, everybody.
Hi, kid. You're familiar. What's your name?
Pinocchio, Geppetto's son. Remember?
That's not true. You're lying.
I never lie. At least, not anymore. I'm the same Pinocchio that teased and kicked you that day. I want to tell you that I'm sorry.
Geppetto's son was a marionette. You're a real kid, just like us.
Yeah, you're not a puppet on a string.
Can it be true? Am I finally a real boy at last?
It's true, Pinocchio. You're a real boy at last. And guess what? Now, I'm a real girl. My name's Violet. We're going to be classmates. Isn't that great?
It sure is. And thank you for making me a real boy. Thanks for everything.
I knew she had a crush on him.
Chipper, Grandpa, dinner's ready. Oh, here you are.
Hi, Grandma. We're just finishing up my favorite story. We'll be right there.
Is that the story of Pinocchio?
Yes, Grandma.
Okay, don't be too long or dinner will start to get cold. Oh, and Chipper, don't forget to wash your hands.
Yes, Grandma.
It goes for you too, Pinocchio.
Yes, Violet, my dear.
introduce Pinocchio. He is more